Okay, today we're going to start our vocabulary off by reviewing the words that we learned last week. You're going to read them for me and we're going to try to remember what they mean. The first word was the word materials. Max, what did materials mean? Things that we need to do something, right? So we might need wood and a hammer and nails to build a house. We might need eggs and a bowl and a fork to bake with. Those are the materials that we need. Things that we are needed to make something. Our next word is the word convince. We really liked this word last week. Lena, what did convince mean?
It means to get someone to
You're right. Convince means to get someone to do something that you want them to do. So if you maybe aren't going to the McDonald's fundraiser tonight, you're going to try to convince your parents to take you there. Our next word was that tricky word. It was perseverance. Say the word.
Perseverance.
Perseverance means to continue to do something even if it's hard to do. Okay? So you persevere at reading. You persevere at riding your bike. Anything that is tricky for you that you don't give up, you are persevering or persevere. Our next word, everyone, is the word study. Bless you. Studies to learn about something new. Caitlin, what is something that you like to study? Math. Roxy. Reading. Jackson. Science. And our last word is the word challenge. Something that is hard to do. What is something that is a challenge for you, Dawson? What is something that is hard to do? What is something that is a challenge? You need some time to think. Here's my example. It is a challenge for me not to eat too many cookies. Cookies are awfully tasty, and it's a challenge for me not to eat the whole container of them. Sydney, one more example of a challenge.
To stay above the water when I'm in the deep end.
Oh, that would be challenging for me too. Okay, so these were our words from last week. We're going to go ahead and put them on our vocabulary board on the old side. Continue to be thinking about if you hear the word or you read it in a book, and then you can go ahead and put a tally on our word if you hear them or read them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and shift gears now, and we are going to learn our new word for the day. Today we're going to learn the word scamper. Can you say that word? Scamper. Scamper means to run or move quickly. I have this guy right here, and he's got his arms like this, and there's little movement lines to show that he is going quickly. Now, since scamper means to run or move quickly, I can think of some examples of the word scamper. I see you scamper outside of the recess door, right? You hit that recess door and you are running quick. You're walking very quickly, and then you start to run as soon as you hit that line, right? That is scampering. I see kids scamper when they are at PE, right? You have to start your PE class off by walking quickly around the gym. We could say that you're scampering around the gym. Another example of a scamper is if you are trying to get somewhere that you really want to go. Maybe you want to get to a friend's party. You're going to scamper out the door, right? You're going to move really, really quickly. A non-example of the word scamper would be to walk very slowly, right? You would go like this. kind of like trudging your way. That's a non-example, right? That is not what the word scamper means. Let's see, a time that you wouldn't want to scamper probably would be going to the dentist, right? Especially if you have to give a cavity filled. Would you be scampering through the door of the dentist's office? No, you would probably be walking really, really slowly. Okay, what I want you to do now is I want you to think of a time or think of an example of when you were scampering. When's the time that you scampered somewhere? So I want you to be thinking in your brain. And if you have an idea in your head, I want you to go ahead and turn and talk to your neighbor about the word scamper. A time or an example when you're scampering.
I always like crying because I love it because I always
But do you run or do you scamper? Okay, I will be scampering to my seat in 5. Finish your conversation in 4, 3, 2, 1. I am going to scamper to my seat because I am so excited to hear some of your examples. Let's go ahead and start with Haley.
Oh, I ran to a zip line.
Oh, so you were so excited to go to the zip line, you ran. So instead of saying I ran, what could you have said?
I scampered to the zip line.
I scampered to the zip line. Kellen,
I scampered downstairs.
you scampered downstairs. Were you really excited about going downstairs? What was downstairs that you were scampering for?
Just to play a video game.
To play a video game. Alex, so tell me more. Oh, so you were scampering to find your friend, Riella. Scamper to the pool. See, every place that you're scampering to, is it a good thing that you wanted to do, or is it not so good of a thing that you don't want to do? It's like a really exciting thing that you really, really want to do. Bailey.
I scampered to the car because I wanted to go to my grandma.
Okay, Kale.
I scampered to the kitchen and get some food.
That was the same as Echo's. Echo said she scampered to her mom to get a cookie. So same kind of idea. One more, Roxy.
I scampered to the car to get my pad.
Okay, sounds great. Friends, today I want you to remember our new word. What is it?
Scamper.
Scamper. Remember, scamper means to run or move quickly. So if you hear the word, if you say the word, or if you read the word, let me know. And we'll go ahead and put a tally on it.